Hi, Attorney Leland Fox here in Idaho. You're probably watching this video because you're being impacted by the current situation in BYU, Idaho, where your landlord might be asking you to pay spring 2020 rent, even though on-campus classes aren't happening at BYU, Idaho, and BYU, Idaho has in fact said, if you're not here, don't come back. It's my understanding that all BYU, Idaho housing contracts use the same contract that's required by BYU. And in this contract, which I have here, I printed off a copy, paragraph 7 relates to termination of the contract, and the important part of that provision says this contract may be terminated for the following reasons upon the agreement of both parties. The important one here is number 1, unforeseeable and unexpected catastrophic event. And we're in the middle of a pandemic, and my understanding is what's happening is that students are asking landlords to terminate the contract, but the landlords are saying, well, paragraph 7 says you can only terminate if we agree, and we don't agree that this is a catastrophic event. Well, unfortunately, I think there's no question that it is a catastrophic event, and that these contracts should be allowed to terminate. As you are probably aware, Governor Little of Idaho, I printed off this proclamation, put him on the screen, but I don't actually know how to do that. But he says, and I'm going to just read this, there exists a condition of extreme peril to the safety of persons and property within the state of Idaho caused by the increased presence of the 2019 novel coronavirus, which, by reason of its magnitude, is beyond the control of the services, personnel, equipment, and facilities of any city or county. Accordingly, I find that there exists an extreme emergency within the state of Idaho. And as I'm sure you're aware, Idaho now has a stay inside or stay home order in effect. And just recently, I was sent this. This was from today, April 3. BYU Idaho sent an email to all of its students saying, if you are currently living away from Rexburg, do not return. So what's, in my view, what's happening here is that landlords are being disingenuous by saying that this is not, this pandemic is not a current catastrophic event. In my mind, there's no question that it is, and that students should be permitted to terminate these contracts. So if you are in this situation, that's my rundown of what your rights are in relation to this contract that's in effect with your landlord. Now, I'm going to provide links at the bottom to all this information, as well as to my website where I've kind of put all this in writing. So if you're interested in that, you can follow those links. In the meantime, I want you to be aware of your rights, and that's, I guess, all I can do on this video. Okay, thank you. Oh, I forgot to add, as a consumer rights attorney, that's what I do every day, I am dedicating some time to assist students in this situation pro bono, which means I'm not charging you a fee. So again, that information is down below, and you can find information about that there. Okay, thank you.